It's fine. Stand up, I get up. Lose a focus, come on, be a go-getter. Stay focused. Opportunities, gotta get these. Fight
Sanbonani, and a salute to all my hustlers. Jova City, go, 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 go. Some so go low, break boko do, break koko do, skate choco show, play lotto draw, same office floor. Izo patela more one day of fetty. Jova Gitika, Mopele Shumo, less is funny. Just with Betty Impilo sometimes can be pretty ugly. Go to the most events of who you sell about you can have a beautiful future. Get them playing a speg again. Kaka or my aesthetics, banga pand. Some of the dogs that come to every state. Yenaga unomathemba jonta into wazi ke ifisa ke kulekelela abodokotela khona lapha ke Lightsculpt aesthetic clinic khona lapha Rose Bank into wazi ke sebenza ke emakhishini kuza kanjani from domestic to aesthetics ngithi zokala ungasali bafethu njoba ke ngithi we are keeping up with the jontas
like we sure rekare ke khona la I can go and knock ke kopora khutli life ya ka ilaba hard more harder from there. Hello, lebitso la ka ke Thembi. Ke ile ka disappointa batswadi ba ka and ke ne ke feel bad each and every day. Up until ke thola mosebetsi wa ka ke kopa tshwarelo ke ba bontsha hore I'm sorry ka ntho ke entseng. That's the story of my life. Sadiki like it one little ring. Sadiki boa look as my mom told me, or Sadiki at the age of 2 years. And then my father and I don't know him well because of at the age of 9 years. Young affect, but because of I was young, next time serious. Up until I hutla Hansekia, Haki hola, like you can have teenaging, you feel you know what now. If you get 1, 2, 3, if you get this because of like we sure regard if you I can go and knock at the back or at least return my mom or thing then but you can't. You have to accept.
Ola email ko re la ratatafalo ntatatafalo ke ntho e ngwe le ngwe bophelong ke hutse ka boima ka bona ba kena le bona ba bedi jwalo fela ke hutse ha boima ka bona hore ba hole nne basadi ba ba kana ke sokola ya ka ntse ke eme le gona ne o ntse ke sebetsa ke so ke hutse ga re hutse ha boima go shame.
I got pregnant when I was doing matric. And I know relevant to mamaka. And then yes, initially a pain it's a hala and then I try who support you know what, it's not the end of the world. Yes, it's a once. It was first time. You and then you want to pregnant just like that. You have stress to extend your like they feel it might happen or something after one, but it still can survive. After Mana Ahola and then life goes on. I get another partner, about the same thing. And he didn't hold me hori why nyala up until ki tola through like ditoro, and then I ask him and then he says yes. So life ya ka ilaba hard, more harder from there. And now I need to accept it's my problem, so I have to accept that problem, or you know what, it will fit.
ka nako ha ba le ngwana wa bobedi ngwaneso ha ke batle go gore ke mmwe hampe wa tse ene re ha ke tla ke tswa mo gae kgwedi fedile ke ya hae ka ngwana ona bobedi o ne ipata gore ke se ka ba ka bona gore o pregnant a dula a perfele dintho tse di kima gore ke se ka ba ka bona gore o pregnant to wa pelele ke la go kile ka motloella wa bobedi a ke la ka utla bohloko haholo ke ne ke lla ke le mong di kgapadi theowe ke le mong
Azanka complete matric because of nekinala high blood, whereby nekiruha maoto. So ko school they had to sign the form or ko high. Nekisi right at all. Ke regret haholo because tsedintsadi ntho ha ke kgone kena because of I don't have ntho tse loreng ke tlamile ke be le tsona. Especially how apply bo mesebetsi emeng ntho pele ba batla matric. So o thola hore you have ntho ba batlang yona le yona. But because of ntho ha no tlamile go tsameka yona it's hard. Yeah. So important to hore o qalo be le certificate sa matric. Even if una le di dream story o batla o bula business. So mama ona kula, but because of naka nako ne ke le monyane. And then o sa re botsa se ke hodile hore ona kula and ne ke dula le ena ke na le 3 years. So up until akula nini papa atla tomolata khanti he ona le problem ya cancer. So they had to take the womb off ko yena. So ntwate ne sa you understand because that time I was very young. So up until I was a sere le ba holo hore o lantsha womb ya hae because nana le cancer, but o survived up until today.
Ilang affecta mara kare mara islong ke fodile ne le ntate wa bona ola amole amohela ntweo a ga solanka o fodile ka oro o ndo kula ne ke dula ke kula papa ba hotse ke go ke kula bona bana ba ka ke bana ba le ba itshwarela ba salbanyana ba tseba go tshwanetse ba ntshelle metsi ke khona o tlhaba ke khona ho etsang ba khona ho etsa dijonyana gore ke khona ho ja.
Jomi ya ka yona impatletse mosebetsi mo Johannesburg. Ya re ko honna mo berekang teng ba batla motho a tlo sheba bana. Ka you know it's fine. So ho kena le mo ke ka bana ba ke ithuta ho bua English. Bana ba tlo nkuta ho bua sekgowa bana. Like bana ba tseba ne ke puela fela ka bana ba nkutlisisa like ke rata bana ba ngata. And then after 4 weeks ke sebetsa le bona mme wa mono mosadi wa mme wa bana ba ka tla honna mpitsa ke liwane. Arba bula surgery, so batla ke lo sebetsa ka surgery. Very good. From there, for 6 months, ban trainer for now, Lightsculpt ho etsala eng. So ban trainer everything like skinny, or na doctor ho etsa eng, di treatment tsa high, dilo kaofela tse tsalang ka Lightsculpt. Ban trainer for 6 months. So tomorrow, ke interview ya ho ba a doctor assistant. So we'll see from there.
Ke malakaletsa matlhono ngwanaka ha tsamaye ke malakaletsa matlhono no mathemba hore hae interview mono a tswele pele a etse se a batlang ho se etsa.
Ha ke thola position I'll go for nursing because ke na le bana ba ile reng tlamile ke ba tlhokomela. wish me luck.
Hi Thembi, I'm Hayley. How are you?
Fine, thanks to you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Lightsculpt Aesthetic Clinic. My name is Hayley Curtin. I'm the practice manager here and I'll be conducting your interview for today. So just a little bit about Lightsculpt. We are an aesthetic clinic. We're based in Johannesburg, Bedford View, as well as Rosebank, and we have a new branch in Umhlanga as well. Lightsculpt Aesthetic Clinic is all about aesthetic skincare, aesthetic wellness, so we're looking at the body as a whole. We conduct or offer treatments like chemical peels, facials, laser skin rejuvenation, laser hair removal, and then we've got a doctor in each branch as well, which does the more advanced therapies such as the Botox, fillers, chemical peels, PDO threads, IV infusions, and so forth. So with today, we're looking at somebody who can assist us as a whole through the whole clinic, but mainly to assist the doctor. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions. So I want you to tell me a little bit more about yourself, who you are, where you're from, what's your background?
Okay, my name is Thembi from Free State. Thembi, she's somebody who likes to work with beauty. Since I grew up, I used to like doing makeup with people. I even learned myself to do the makeup with my dolly, put lipstick, the eyeshadows, like everything about Lightsculpt is something that I like.
Thank you, Thembi. And did you do any studying after school? Any courses, advanced trainings, anything through university, colleges?
No, I didn't. The only thing that I did, I've studied with the IQ Academy. I've done the office administration.
And how long did you do that for?
It was like 8 months course.
And what did that entail?
Sorry?
What did it involve? What was the course about?
The course is all about the business.
Running of a business?
Yes.
Okay.
And like doing a customer, how like they teach you how to speak with the customer, of which I know definitely that to assisting the doctor, you need to know how to speak with the patient, making them comfortable, making sure that they understand everything what is going to do with the doctor.
What do you feel that your weaknesses and strengths are and key points that you would like to work on?
Hence I grew up in Free State and we are attending a public school. I've never get a chance to go to tertiary or college. So the only thing that I need to work up of is my English so that I can be fluent, because I know that most of the patients that the doctor is going to see the most are the people who speak a proper English.
And your strengths?
I think I'm fine.
In your own words, what do you feel would make a good doctor's assistant? What are the attributes that makes a good doctor's assistant?
Firstly, you need to love what you do. You need to be a friendly person because you know you're going to work with people daily. And you need to understand and love what you're doing.
Okay, so as you know, at Lightsculpt we deal with a lot of aesthetics. What is your understanding between the difference between aesthetics and plastic surgery?
A plastic surgery, even though I've never worked with a doctor who's doing those things, but as is my knowledge towards the aesthetic, it's something that they deal with the skin, specifically the skin, and the treatment that they do most of the time, it's not something that yes, somehow they need to come after a few months to treat the skin and to keep their skin looking beautiful as always. So the plastic surgery is something that you can do it once, but again you need to come again and redo it.
Okay. As the doctor's assistant, what is your responsibility to the doctor and to the patient themselves?
Okay, my responsibility to the doctor, I need to make sure that everything that the doctor is going to need for the second day is ready for her. And then towards the patient, I need to make the patient feel comfortable. Yes. Can you repeat that question again, please? I didn't like
Okay, so now we're going to couple you with a mentor and give you 3 tasks. Depending on how you achieve in these tasks, will be determined if we offer you the position or not.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
se go hlahelang ha se maikarabelo a hao. Maikarabelo a hao ke gore na wena o isa kae bophelo ba hao. Thembi o ithekisitse go bohlokwa gore o hatelle boleng ba hao ene o mamedisise potso pele o ka araba. Di doctor's assistant monana ba amohela bakudi ba ba thuse go bula di-file le ditlhokwa tsa ngaka ene hape ba sebedisana le dingaka as long as dintho tseo ha di ame maphelo a batho. Mahustlers cheka Thembi, sheba di-skills le di-talente tsa hao tsa hlaho, sheba gore ana di tlhokahala mesebetsing efeng, nka mehato o bane le sebete o ilo ithekisa moo. Tseba gore ba tlhotseng go qeaqea le tshabo se ba thotse go hloleha.
I'm Dr. Matteo and I'm the aesthetic doctor at Lightsculpt. Today I'm going to be Thembi's mentor as well as assisting her through 3 procedures that will be taking place. Just to give you a little bit of a background about who I am. So, completed medical school a couple of years ago and then went into internship as well as my community service, all in South Africa, in Gauteng. And then there was a life-changing episode that happened which redirected my career into aesthetic medicine. Sun exposure?
Yes.
Sun exposure?
Sun exposure.
Hustlers silizuleke ibali lakhe uThembi ukuthi mekhulu beka umuntu ke wathanda ungena ke imncintiswano noma ke imqhudelwane yabo nobuhle kusho khona ukuthi usisi ngithi isibabula ishanda pha ismatsasa okumenze ukuthi angene kulomkhakha ke wokuphoshonga abantu njoba ke afisa ukuba i-doctor's assistant. Into engiyazi ukuthi uqala ke ukuzwa ngalomkhakha bafethu sizwa kubantu abanjengo MJ ngithi abo Kim K ngisho nabo Nicki Minaj Khanyimbawo ngisho nabo Mshoza. Into engiyazi khona manje bafethu ake sijove i-word jumble ngayo ke i-Botox sigcolise. Nginikeze ke ama-clues amabini oku S nabo T ababini uma uyazi impilo ngena lapha ku Twitter. So siyobona ke ashaya i-task yakhe yokuqala laza abasebenza ngesiguli ke esinenkinga ke yokulahlekela inwele. Ake sami sobona ke uThembi ngisho naye imento yakhe uDr. Matteo as they are turning heads and getting a head start ku task 1.
Okay, Thembi, so welcome to Lightsculpt.
Thank you very much.
Good. Are you ready for this exciting day?
Yes, I am.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start with your first task. It's a PRP procedure. I need you to set up my trolleys for me. After that, I want you to clean my patient's face. Then when we start with the actual procedure, you will be dripping that active serum onto the patient's face while I do the actual procedure. Okay, Thembi, so our first patient is waiting for us. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, I am ready.
Perfect. Follow me. Hello.
Hello, Dr. Matteo. Hello. Hi. How are you? My name is Thembi. Can I hear you? Nice to meet you, Gabriela.
What I need from you is to prepare my trolley. And then I also want you to drape Gabriella. And then I need you to clean Gabriella's face for me.
Can you please just help me with this?
Perfect.
Thembi is going to clean your face before the doctor starts with your treatment. And I'm definitely sure actually, it's a little bit sore, but he's very good. I trust him. And the only thing that I need to do, just relax. Since you feel like Lightsculpt is a training libona, okay, journey is easy because beauty at the page, hard work at beauty. The work at beauty, I hold my contest, I'm stage and that's it. And hard be actually the beauty, the deeper. So for me, ki be patient, ki learn everything. It's because of kintu rata.
So you ready to get started?
Yes, I am ready.
Good. Okay, Thembi, I'm going to need you on my right hand side. Okay, so being an intern at Baragwana, the worst that I must have experienced must have been the trauma. And I'd say that is the worst because the volumes of patients that we saw during certain times of the years, Easter and New Year, as well as the types of trauma, assaults, severe motor vehicle accidents. Those were quite traumatic, both emotional and psychological experiences that I went through. Okay, Thembi, so we're going to start with Gabriella's forehead. What I need from you is during the procedure to drop the active serum onto the areas. I will guide you to which areas we'll be going into next. You just keep on dropping the active serum. If I need anything, you need to hand it to me. Okay. Central forehead. Some more. A little bit more. Perfect.
First time I get a training with doctor. Yes, first time in really nervous, like for a few hours. And then I come down and then like kibona hori kimo come and kimo to patient. So linakaba on the spot. Everything about welcome.
What are we going to tell Gabriella home care wise at this point? Sun exposure?
Yes.
Sun exposure?
Sun exposure. And she must make sure that she...
Tell me more about sun exposure. Does she want sun exposure or does she not want sun exposure?
She mustn't go to the sun.
Exactly.
After he does the demo pen.
Perfect. When it comes to whether or not aesthetic is fake medicine, superficial, my opinion differs. To me, it's all about confidence and how aesthetic can actually seed confidence in a patient as well as allow it to grow. It's not about arrogance, but a person should walk into any room and feel worthy of being there. Okay, Thembi, so we've treated Gabriella for wrinkles with these two components. Do you think we would use different active serums if we wanted to treat pigmentation?
No, we're going to use the same thing.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
We can use glutathione.
Yes.
Okay. So the reason I asked Thembi a few questions during task 1 was to get more information about her background. How much of the procedures does she know? And how willing is she to actually learn and admit if she doesn't know something. Yummy, so we're basically done.
Thank you, doctor.
I hope that wasn't too bad.
Not at all.
Perfect. I want Thembi to quickly take over from me. She's going to guide you through the home care. I'm going to observe her, but if you have any questions, ask her directly.
Hence we're done with the doctor doing the dermapen on your face. You need to wash your face after 4 hours. And then we're going to give you something so that you can apply on your face in the evening. Yes, the serum.
Which will be before the moisturizer.
Yes, you need to put the serum inside and then the moisturizer on top.
Great.
Okay, Thembi, this was task 1 completed. Let's get on to task 2. Ready?
I'm ready.
Follow me.
Thembi o bonolo ene hape o etsa hore bakudi ba file ba le comfortable. Mona re bona bohlokwa ba tsebo ka botlalo ka ha ditlabakelo tsa ngaka. Di-assistants tse hlwahlwa ba na le bokgoni ba puo, tshebedisano e nang le kutlwelo bona le di-patients, tsebo ka ha di-products, procedure, ene hape dintho tsa administration, operations ya clinic, ene le bo wena ba hao bo tlameha hore ho bane le moya o hodimo. Mahaslas, di-talente tsa hao ha se lefela, ke tsa go phedisa. Hore o tsebe go tswela ka pele ka tsona, ke mo thuto e tla kenang teng.
Very good, Thembi. Tamara does not want glutathione. She asked us that before. Okay, Thembi, so welcome to the Ivy Room.
Thank you, doctor.
This is where your second task will be taking place. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to drip a patient today to support her immune system. Firstly, I need you to prepare my trolley for me. And then secondly, patients are a bit scared of needles. So I need you to comfort the patient during the procedure.
Right.
You ready for task 2?
Yes, I'm ready.
Perfect, Thembi. Let's start. Good afternoon, Tamara.
Hello, Dr. Matanda.
I'd like to introduce you to Thembi.
Hi, Tim.
Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And your name?
My name is Tamara.
Nice to meet you, Tamara.
So Thembi, let's get started. What I need you to do is to get the drip set ready for me. Okay, Thembi, please hand me the vitamin C, which is the fluid in the syringe. Then we do know the purpose or the use of vitamin C?
Not yet.
Okay, so vitamin C is a good antioxidant, which means it cleans out your system from all of those toxins, and it also supports your immune system.
Okay.
Then when I hand you a syringe such as that, I want you to always throw it into the sharp spin.
Challenging haholo ko learn like everything about aesthetic. It was a big challenge for me because you need to learn everything, not only assisting the doctor only. You need to learn everything because Hobereka mo Lightsculpt is not about assisting only the doctor. You need to know the front desk. You need to know about the therapist or the product and the procedures and all those things, so that you can advise the patient as a doctor they need to go and do their face with the therapist.
Do you know any of these active ingredients so far, Thembi?
Because of it's first time seeing you the human burst, I don't know what.
Perfect. So what are you going to do tonight?
I'm going to learn from today.
Perfect.
From today. This is the B complex.
Okay. So Thembi, remember I said that the second component about our task today is to comfort and support our patient. To make sure she's comfortable.
Yes.
And to make sure she's not worrying.
Alright. Thank you so much. Can I ask you to put some pillow on your back, because we need to use the small one. Okay. And then which side are we dripping today?
I think the right.
The right hand side. Okay. And then please let me just put the lemon saver under your eyes. And then yes. So are you okay?
Yes,
are you not scared of the needle?
Not so much. No, I think you guys are quite
Okay.
good.
Alright. Please just relax, and then the doctor is gonna trip you now.
Let me ask
While
you a
the
question.
while the doctor is dripping you, can I offer you something to drink? Maybe some water or some tea, coffee?
I love water.
Oh, perfect.
So do I see that social media and external celebrities have an influence on my patients as well as my career? It definitely does. A lot of patients would come and see me and ask about procedures that the Kardashians had done, that Kanye and Bao has had done. And that sort of also seeds a concept of aesthetic medicine, which allows growth in my field. Tomorrow, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Are you okay, Tamara?
Thank you. It's very nice.
For me, being a single mom, it's hard sometimes, but because of mama ka ke motho strong, without dilo dibe easy for me, whereby I don't even feel it. And because of dintho se ke di fetileng, di nkenza gore ke be strong. Wherever the pain or ke lile before, no, for me everything is fitting.
Are there any other ingredients that can help my immune system and also maybe the little bit of pigmentation that I have on my face?
Probably yes, because on your trip, it's a human post trip. We didn't add the glutathione. Yes, it's important if we add, even if we're doing just the human post, you can just add the glutathione, even one syringe. It's important, yes.
Very good, Thembi. Tamara does not want glutathione. She asked us that before. When it comes to the second task, I picked up that she was more comfortable as well as slightly a bit more confident. I think having gone through the first task, she sort of knew what was expected. And I think she carried out the task very well, especially because she was interactive with the patient. There we go. Tamara, I'm going to ask you just to apply a little bit of pressure here for about 2 minutes, just to prevent bruising. Thank you, Thembi. Well done, Thembi. So we're done with our task 2. think it was a very good job. Let's move on to task 3.
Okay, new shape.
New shape, yes.
Thembi o supile lerato le tsebo ka se a se etsang. O fositse fela ka ho shebe ditlhokwa tsa patients le go sheba ditlabakelo tsa ngaka. Ene monana o tlameha go bona le bokgoni ba go rekisa. O arabe dipotso tsa di-patients tse leng gore hangata di tletse ka wari. Ene o tlameha gore o shebe di-consultation, di-invoice tse tlamehang go patalwa, go amogela mehala, le yona go tsamaisa dintho tsa ga tleliniki. Mahaslas mona lefatsheng re lwantshwa mantsi ile a mabedi. Le reng wena o tla kgona le le reng o ka se kgone. Empa le o le latelang ke le wena o le mamelang haholo. Hustlers ungathi ama-slay quiz nje kuphela abasebenzisa labo dokotela, kodwa muningi ke umsebenzi omuhle wenziwa labo dokotela bafethu ngokunceda abantu ukuthi baphinde bayithembe, baphinde futhi bathande ngendlela ababukeka ngayo, because when you look good you feel good, and when you feel good you do good, but you're not doing so good khona lapha nakuwe jumble. So athi ngincede nginikeze 2 more clues, which is the letter E and H. Uma uyazi impendulo ngena lapha na ku Twitter na ku Facebook. Uma sibuya emva kwekhefu uThembi ngisho nabo dokotela ke bazozama ke ukunceda abantu abakhuluphele. Sikhuluma ngobuhle, right? Let me do my Zoolander and pose and take a break. See you after this.
Thembi, I don't want our patients to put their shoes back because that might affect
The heart.
muscle activity. Okay, Thembi, so we've completed 2 tasks. We're about to do your 3rd task for the day, which is new shape measurements. So remember, our new shape is a weight losing program. Measurements and weigh-ins are very important to see the progress. So I need you to be very good with the following measurements.
All right.
Let's go. Good afternoon, Z.
Hello, doctor.
How are you doing?
I'm alright, and you?
Good, thank you. Let me introduce you to Thembi.
Hi, Thembi. Hello. How are you? Good. My name is Thembi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Thembi, all yours.
Alright. I'd like you to just stand here for me and take your shoes out. And then here's the scale. Can you please just put your shoes back? I'm gonna do the measurement on your body. Okay.
Thembi, I don't want our patients to put their shoes back because that might affect
The heart.
muscle activity, which will then affect our measurements. So patients need to do it
Take the shoes off.
bare feet.
Okay, ntho e etsang hore ke rata ho sebetsa mo Lightsculpt go hore ke a rata hore batho ba feel gore botle, it's all about wena wa ipotsa hore you know what, I'm beautiful and then I'm gonna do this. And I know hore all the time I need to motivate them because somehow ba bang ha bana confidence ya ho etsa some of the treatment, but because of you must love yourself jwale ka motho. Yeah, please just stand there for me. Okay, we're starting with your arms. Can you please just do your arm like this? Thank you so much. All right, we're doing chest. Okay. And then please, every time if you're coming for the measurement, because you need to come after 2 weeks, make sure that you wear the same bra so that we can get the same amount.
So what is the medical concept of aesthetics? Simple. It's a minimal invasive procedure, so patients can come in during their lunch breaks and they can leave and go back to work, but at the same time having had a aesthetic procedure being done, giving them results.
Alright, we're done for today, Z. Thank you. Would you like to ask any question? Or are you okay? Fine. Right, let me just ask the doctor just to have a chat with you for 2 minutes. Doctor, I'm done. Can you please just take over?
Perfect, Thembi. Thank you so much. Good job. Okay, Z, so tell myself and Thembi, what are your expectations on the New Shape program and why are you visiting us today?
Okay, so I'm trying to lose a bit of weight around my lower waistline area, even my hips. I also want to have a little bit of muscle tone and firm up a bit.
Perfect. What time duration are you giving yourself?
I'm not going to be too short, maybe at least 3 months or so.
Okay. And do you have any events or purposes that you're trying to lose this weight?
I have a wedding in September, so I'd like to look good on that day and my dress well.
Okay.
Ke a kgalla ho ipona nkebe ke feditse matric wa ka because of dintho tse ding a ke kgone ho di etsa because of I don't have my certificate sa ka sa matric, and I've tried so many times ho ngola, and because of I don't have time, but like I've tried, but still I can just give up until.
Thembi, part of the New Shape program is that when you do your measurements with my patients, you need to follow up whether they're following their diets and whether they're getting in enough exercise.
Okay.
Remember, those two components with the medical component are very important. Okay. Okay. Perfect, Z. Good to see you again.
You can just wear your shoes again.
When consulting a patient, one should always try to suggest procedures. It's not about selling procedures, because you need to take your patient's needs into consideration. You can suggest different procedures, ones that they've not thought of before. Never try to sell something if it's not needed. Okay, Thembi, so what was your day?
Alright.
We've gone through task 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to speak to Hayley, tell her about my observations, and then we'll get back to you a bit later.
Alright, thank you so much, Doctor.
Perfect, nice to meet you, Thembi.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi Thembi, welcome back. Nice to see you again.
Thank you so much.
So tell me, how was your day with Dr. Mateo?
It was challenging, but I hope everything went well.
With the 3 tasks you had today, which did you find was the most challenging?
The most challenging task that I had, it was the PRP, because for me it was like something that I've never saw in my life. So it was like a little bit challenging for me, but the rest of it, it was okay.
Been through what you've been through today, do you still feel that this is the right position for you, and why?
Okay, definitely it's the right position for me because I've learned so much working with the doctor and treatment, and I think I'm enjoying. Yes.
So I have spoken to Dr. Mateo and he has a couple of things to say, but before we get there, do you have any further questions for me?
No.
Okay, so Dr. Mateo has given me some feedback, and we definitely see some great potential in you. There's obviously a few tasks or obstacles that we need to overcome, but this will come with further training going forward. Other than that, we're pretty happy.
Thank you so much. Dumela Mzansi. Ke thotse mosebetsi ko Lightsculpt. Mosebetsi wa teng o tlo nthusa hore ke hlokomele bana ba ka, my family. Trimme ke na le yona wa iphumana ke butse business. And then to all my hustlers, presser, pusher, panda.
Well done, Thembi. Re ithutile ka wena gore motho o ya iketsa ka ditumelo tse e leng gore di ka mo bopa kapa di mo timetsa. Potso ya rona ya beke ena e tswa go sefikile. A rena o na le kgatlho ya go rutisa di-financial skills go di-adult. O ka rutisa sengwe le sengwe kapa setlhogo sefe le sefe ha e ka ba o na le degree. Sena o ka se etsa ka tsela ya training and development, wa etsa di-lecture kapa tsona di-seminar. Wena e kopanye le mafapha a dithuto. O check di-program tse di leng teng tsa postgraduate tse e leng gore di ka o thusa gore o be morutisi. Ha e ka ba go na le go sa utlwang, gopola o checkela Facebook kapa yona website ya rona. Ke emetse ya hao potso.
Hustlers, kuthiwa beauty is seen through the eyes of the beholder, and uThembi usikhombisile ubuhle ke balomkhakha ke afuna ukungena kuwo. Njengoba ke sithi intokazi izitholele umsebenzi njenge-doctor's assistant, ngithi intokazi awuyibambe kanjalo. But right now it's mirror mirror on the wall, who got the word jumbled wrong? Njengoba kusikhathi ukuthi nginikeze impendulo. Igama kade sifunana nalo iyona ke i-aesthetic bafethu. Kunini ngilobu ngilisho le gama. Uma ithulile, you must be feeling happy and aesthetic. Ngithi ke bonga itholanga, we'll see you next week. Mina ngumfana kaMntambo ngidonsa zonke intambo. Ngisahlangana khona lapha na ku Twitter, Facebook and also on YouTube. Ngiyohlala ngitshela ngithi don't look down, look up and stay up and never fall at the top like hair loss.